Greetings and salutations, viewers. It's I, Geekers, coming to you with a retro toy review. Who knows what evil lurks in the heart of men? The Shadow knows. That's right, I'm doing this on a toy line that came out in '94, along with the movie line The Shadow, starring Alex Baldwin. I have 3 of the Shadow figures right here that are pretty cool. Let me show you the back of this one. I will be reviewing the one in package as well. We're going to go through each one. As you can see here, there were 4 Shadow toys of the main character. Get this right. You had a transforming Lamont Cranston, which I have. The Lightning Draw Shadow. The Ambush Shadow with Quick Draw, which would this one right here, as well as Ninja Shadow, which I have here. Those were the 4 heroes, and then you had a special, larger, bulletproof electronic Shadow figure. Over here you had all the villains that you had. You had the Dr. Monoquin, Swan Khan, Battle Khan, and Mongol Warrior. You had special vehicles for each one. Like the villain had a motorcycle, and then the Shadow had actually 3 separate vehicles. He had his special car, a really interesting motorcycle, and his cab that you see in the movie as well. The toy line is, came out in the 90s, so everything's going to have a gimmick to it. A lot of these did. So let's start with the transforming Lamont Cranston. As you can see here, here he is going out on Lamont Cranston going out on Night of the Town. Posability-wise, you just had simple, basically 4 or 5 points of articulation. Because a lot of these toys that came out in the 90s were all about the gimmick. Every toy had a special gimmick, like a spring-loaded feature or a transforming gimmick or something. His was the same way. It was probably used in several of like the Batman toy lines, because this toy line was put out by Kenner. Accessories were the Shadow armor set, gloves, and his 2 pistols. Now, one of the things I realized is he used 2 pistols in the movie. They actually made these look a little bit better, a little like more sci-fi than what he showed in the movie, probably to keep kids from wanting guns. To make him look like a Shadow, you want to push down his head, grab the chest piece, put it on, and then click on his gloved hands, and give him his guns. And there you go. You have the Shadow. Now what's cool is, if you can see here, let me turn on one of my special overhead lights. There is light piping. It's not all that great, but it was light piping to give him the illusion of his power to become a living Shadow, which was pretty cool. Next up, we're going to go into the Quick Draw Shadow. There again, it has a gimmick. If you notice, his arms are all the way back there because it is a spring load gimmick. So you want to give him his guns. Now, one of the cool things about these older ones, the capes, if you lose the cape, The cape adds a special feature to it, you know, just gives it that whole thing. And you squeeze his legs together. He quick draws. You can remove the cape, like so, if you want. But I just like to keep the cape on him, because taking it off is easy, putting it back on is really hard. There is no head articulation. That's because he has light piping and the spring-loaded gimmick in the body. Whoa! Knocked over the camera. What we're going to do is when we come back, we're going to have the Ninja Shadow out, and we're going to discuss it next. Stay tuned, because after these messages, we'll be right back. Are you looking for a healthier and tastier energy drink? Try Dubby. Made from coffee fruit extract, it's a nootropic that helps with mental focus and comes in a huge variety of custom flavors. It costs only $1 per serving, which is cheaper than those other canned energy drinks and Starbucks. It's free from sugars, fillers, and artificial ingredients and ships worldwide. Click the link below and use coupon code GEEKERS313 for a 10% discount. Try Dubby today and say goodbye to your old energy drinks forever. We are back with the Ninja Shadow figure, and his accessories are as followed. He has his cape, hat, utility belt to store his weapons. He has a bow staff, a nunchucks, and 2 sais. One more weapon and he'd be a Ninja Turtle. Let's go ahead and put his weapons on him. The utility belt goes in front. All right, Lamont, you need to lose weight. There we go. All right. We'll go ahead and put his the size to fold into the back here. Make sure I'm looking. Yep. I'm just being extra careful because, you know, this is an old toy, so we're not going to go all the way back. We're going to put his cape on. Put his hat. Give him his nunchuck weapon here. And over here, we'll give him his staff weapon. There again, this is one of those toys that does have a gimmick. We do have a little bit of head articulation. This arm is free to move on its own. Legs, not so much, because there again, it's a gimmick. Like I said, a lot of these 90s toys had the gimmicks. But what I was showing you is a lot of these figures did come out with figures that closely resembled the movie, and then a figure that wasn't even in the movie. As you can see, it does have light piping as well, showing off really well in this. Better than these two, this one has a better light piping, I think because of the hat, his hat channeling some of it down. These are some really cool retro toys. I hope you do enjoy it. I have been Geekers. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell notification to find out when I do videos again. This video has taken the time to do. I want to thank my buddy Jerry at a retro toy store that I will be working with. Some stuff coming up in the future, which I hope you will enjoy and keep an eye out on. But there again, like I said, these have been the Shadow figures based on the 94 movie The Shadow starring Alex Baldwin. There is going to be a beacon link below to check out everything. And I just started a Patreon page to really enhance everything up. I'm still working on it, but you can go ahead and take a look at it. But I have been Geekers. This has been the Shadow Toy Line, and I'll catch you next time.